Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, and welcome to our You'll Never Walk Alone match review and player ratings for our Premier League game against Fulham at Craven Cottage in London. It was Fulham 2, Liverpool 2, and I'm sure there's going to be a lot of overreactions and disappointment on the group. Overreactions being the most unrealistic of the lot of them. I'm sure there's going to be calls for heads, Bobby Firmino probably being the obvious candidate, but the reality is there's a lot more than Bobby Firmino that was at fault for that result today. Look, we're not going to go through the whole season unbeaten. I don't think Manchester City will either. I think we're going to draw games, and I think they're going to draw games. Did I want to draw the first game of the season? No. None of us did, but it's happened, and we just got to move on. We only play one game a week for the first couple of weeks, I think. We've got United in the third game. Only the Charity Shield was last weekend, and we saw how good we played against Manchester City. Am I worried? No. But the midfield should have been strengthened in the summer. We all know it. We're about a window behind where we should be, I believe. The midfield needed someone after Genie left. We didn't replace him. We fucked around with this Ox problem. Now he's injured. We all know Thiago, as beautiful as he is, and we all know he's beautiful, his legs are made of glass. So now he's got a hamstring. That's 6 to 8 weeks out. So that's 2 months if that's bad. Henderson, Fabi, all awful. Midfield, we lost the battle today. They pressed us really well. All credit to Fulham. Before I go in waxing lyrical about how poor we were, let's give a shout out to Fulham, who I thought were phenomenal. Their guy up front, Mitrovic, he used to play with Newcastle. I remember when he went to Fulham, Rafa had him, and Rafa didn't think he was good enough. And then he went to Fulham and scored 30 fucking goals, and they scored 2 goals against us in the first game of the season. Goes to show what Rafa knew. But he played really well. Who else played really well for them? There was a few. The guys in midfield did really, really fucking well because they disrupted us terribly. They just played well as a team. They were very organised. When I saw Shane Duffy come on, he has had a terrible season at Celtic. They couldn't wait to get rid of him. I just thought maybe he could fucking score an own goal for us like he did for Celtic. He scored about 6 own goals for Celtic last season, but it wasn't to be. We didn't deserve it. Closest we came, we hit the post or the crossbar twice. We scored an offside goal. The penalty they got was very fucking soft. But were we robbed of the points? No, I don't think so. Our passing was awful. Our ball control was awful. Passes were being overhit. Fucking Hollywood passes, raking passes from one end of the field to the other. It's great when it comes off, but when it doesn't, it fucking just looks crap. The front guys did okay considering the shit service they were getting. The ball's being smashed at them or overhit to them. But yeah. Anyway, am I panicking? No. Am I disappointed? Fuck yeah. I was expecting 3 points. Cue all the fucking hysteria on the social media pages, how it's just a one-horse race with City now having full control, especially if they win. But fuck all that, right? Everyone's going to drop points at some stage of the season. There's many teams that have lost on the first day and won the league. United have lost on the first day and won the league back in the day. So I'm not worried that everyone's going to drop points at some point. So let's keep things in perspective. The Champions League, we played the champions and we smashed them 3-1 and played really, really well. Today we didn't play well at all. And I don't know why. I'd be interested to hear what Jurgen has to say. It didn't look like we were ready for the first game of the season. It looked like that we were fit, but we didn't do enough ball retention or ball work and training over the last week and a half, because our first touch and our ball delivery was awful. Our passing was atrocious. So the ratings are going to be pretty low. Anyway, onwards and upwards. It's only the first game. Everyone calm the fuck down. I'm sure there's going to be people carrying on. Remember, it's the first day of the season. It's a point. It's not a defeat. It's a wake-up call, and who knows? This might be the fucking kick in the arse we need to pull a run together and go hard at it. So the season's broken up into 2 seasons this year because of the World Cup. So it's 19 before the World Cup and then 22 after. So you can't win the league before the World Cup, but you can certainly lose it. And that's what's going to be pumped out for the next 2 or 3 months. Relax. It's a game a week. We've got a week to fix it in training. Come back to winning ways next week before Manchester United. We'll beat them, and then this result won't be so fucking bad. But it wasn't a good performance. Anyway, I'll do a player ratings next. I'm quicker than Sky Sports this season. I'm coming straight on after the games if I can. It's obviously hard all the time because the games are on at weird hours of the fucking night for me. But this one was an early one. I got up, it was a 9:30 game for me, so, you know, at night time, so I could do a video straight after. But the ones that are going to be on at like 2 and 3 in the morning, it's going to be hard to do these ones. My family gone mental. So I might just have to leave it the way it is. Alright,